Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived in the co-ops in the Bronx, and her best friend's name was Brenda, and her dog's name was Webcam, and her mom and dad were the king and queen of Long Island. She worked at the art gallery in the city, showing the paintings and sculptures to the people who would come to see them. In her kitchen were teas and spices from all over the world, and from her windows she could see the neighborhood below, the park a few blocks away, and in the distance she could see the tall buildings of the city, and at night the lights shone like a million stars. Well, today the princess was enjoying a late morning at home, in her pajamas, on the couch in the living room, one of the windows in front of her, giving her a view of much of the city below and far into the distance. It was a cold fall day, and it was gray and cloudy, but that's not to say that the sky was not beautiful, with the patterns of the clouds and the different colors of gray and white and one small patch of blue showing through. Far to her right, behind her, Webcam was curled up on the dog bed in the corner of the living room. The phone rang. "Hello? Hi, Princess." It was the Queen. "Hi, Mom." "Princess, you know it's your father's birthday next week." "Well, yes, Mom." "Well, I was wondering if you would like to meet in the city and shop for him for a gift." "Oh, Mom," the princess said, "of course I would like to do that." In fact, the Queen often stopped by the gallery and had lunch with the princess. It was one of their favorite things to do together. So they discussed which day, and then they knew they would have lunch, and the gallery was in a nice part of the city to go window shopping, and they would look for something, a gift that was worthy of the king. Once they had finished planning, the princess thanked her mom for calling, and they politely hung up the phone, and the princess went back to working on her computer that was there. She had a couple of communications from work and a couple of communications from her friends, and she had things she needed to look at. Some of them were entertaining and some of them were serious. And when she had finished her time on the couch, she went and got dressed, and drank some tea, and got herself ready to go out into the city and continue the rest of her day. The end.